All right, students, this is passing the machine test. So there's a checklist here. You need to start by putting your name and mod on the back. So Mrs. K, all the mods. There we go. Check it off. Now we're gonna sew one row of stitching in the middle, start and end with a back stitch. So this time we're just trying to sew on the line. And we'll need to get ready with our back stitch. Make sure the thread take-up lever's all the way at the top, and then it will pull easily. And you can see, it's hard to see because I sewed it in white, but I'm on the line. Cross it off. Sew an L seam in the center. That's the L seam with a pivot. So this brings kind of our other skills back together. Pivot, lift and turn, foot down, get ready to backstitch, lift up, all the way forward, slide it out, cut it off, oops. You can see that I sewed the L, beginning and ending with the back stitch, cross it off. There's 4 sides to this square, so a different seam on each side, an 1/8, a 4th, 5/8, and a zigzag, and it doesn't matter which one you do where. So I'm gonna start with the 1/8, so edge of the foot, needle position to the right. You don't have to start and end with the back stitches on this. You can just sew the sides. Pull out. Okay, there's an 1/8. Now we're gonna do a 1/4. So edge of the foot, needle position middle, hold the seams or hold the threads. Thread take-up lever up, slide out, 1/4 of an inch. Now we're gonna go 5/8. Needle position, everything is set. You can see the 5/8 inch seam. And then lastly, we're gonna do the zigzag. You can do that on whichever seam allowance you like, changing it to B, adding our width to a 3 or a 4. I'm gonna try to do it on 5/8. Ooh, it didn't go all the way. Now it will. Thread take-up lever up, slide it out and rip. This last one was kind of a funny one because you can see how I started to sew and the zigzag wasn't correct. The dial hadn't made the click. So once it made the click, it started sewing correctly the rest of the way. You bring that to me, I'll sign off on it, and then you have permission to use the machine independently.